And a very good evening to everybody. A very good evening, Wednesdays nights per se. Thank you for joining us on a Wednesday night, DeFi Wednesdays in Singapore itself. This is a program that we use to, keep on inviting new people to come in and to actually talk a little bit more in terms of, what cryptocurrencies are about. Bitcoin inclusive, and also last but not least, the DeFi movement, the most exciting movement at this point of time in cryptocurrencies, and as also for NFTs as well, right? So these are hot topics that we talk about over a cup of coffee. This is usually done after conferences. A bunch of crypto enthusiasts coming together, having nothing but just a cup of coffee, chilling and just talking a lot and catching up on projects. So you will hear lots of things with regards to these topics. We do have a special guest today. Hopefully she will join us as a more on a regular basis. And well, I'll get her to introduce herself shortly after. We'll introduce the first person. Without further ado, let's welcome Adele. Adele, welcome to the show. Yeah. Yes, she's our female regular for the session, man. Yeah. The next up we have it's been a while since we've seen him from DAO Ventures. Victor is welcome.
Hello.
Victor.
Hey, Hey everyone. Hey Adele.
We kind of lost Steve for a moment. We'll add him when he comes in. So last but not least, our special guest for tonight, Sarah. Sarah from Korea. 안녕하세요.
What is the time there now? What is the time there now? Is it the same as Singapore? Korea?
Yeah, I think depends on
what's
where
the time there
is.
now, Sarah? Is it 9 or 10 p.m. for
It's
you?
10.
Okay, so 1 hour advance. Okay.
Yeah, but she is freezing there. That's why she's saying we are in short sleep. She's like totally covered up.
Very cold. It's very cold here. It's minus 10 now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you guys.
Yeah. Sarah, maybe a short introduction as to help our people, our viewers, who are to explain who you are, how long you've been in the scene. We go way back, of course. At least 2 years now that we got to know each other. So why don't you make your introduction?
Of course. I'm Sarah Kwon from Korea. Now I'm working as a marketing manager at Smartus Incorporation. I have been in the blockchain scene for about 3 years, I think. I started out by just being enthusiastic by this whole new industry. At that time, 2018, I guess. There were not so many people in Korea, at least, doing actual business with other countries. We were just all pretty local. So I wanted to kind of go into the niche market where I can speak English and also Chinese and communicate with other Asian countries and being a bridge between Asian countries and Korea. So here I am, working in a kind of global company now, and we just launched a DeFi project. So I would like to share and get some feedback from you guys. So I would love to be here many times in the future. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah. Please like and share our channel if you've just joined us, obviously. We lost Steve apparently because he says that SteamYard kind of crashes his computer. I'm so sorry, Steve. He's coming back. Yeah. For some reason or another, his computer just doesn't like StreamYard. I like StreamYard because it allows me to do this, right? I get to say hi to Yao Tian. Thank you for joining us as regulars. Yeah. Oh, wow. Is that you, Sarah?
Yeah, that's my Korean name. It's
Nice.
very hard to pronounce, so I just use it, Sarah.
It's JK for short.
Yes.
You've got the initials of Kim Jong-kook, man. JK. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's beloved
Yes,
here as well.
got Steve back in the show. Yeah, we've lost Adele, but we've got Steve back. So for some reason.
Is it for only 5%?
No, but Steve's video, your video is still not loading up properly. So yeah.
Leslie, is it for 5% StreamYard or more than that?
More than that, up to 10. 10.
Okay.
We can do 10. Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking, okay.
10. Yeah. So
okay.
it's quite cool. Yeah. No, Adele went to get some water. Yeah. So cool, man, guys. Steve, are you okay? Is everything all right? Damn, he's frozen again. Steve always does that to us. Only recently, apparently. Maybe it's the cold as well. So, Steve, Google had a few shortages, right? I mean, in the last 1 week as well. I'm not sure if you guys read the news. Google had a shortage for a few hours as well. Imagine that everyone's relying on Google and we got everyone just said, okay, let's go home after that. So there isn't anything they can do. Because it's like a centralized entity, right? There's no way they can do anything. I think the recovery was like a few hours later. Yeah. So
a few hours later.
Steve, you got stuck again. So we're just gonna continue, and if you come back, we'll come back again. So yeah, he got dropped out again. So unfortunately, that's the case. So first, man, what we want to talk about is basically, let me just share my screen here. And here you go. We have, let's talk about, before we talk about a few tweeters that's actually in-house, right? Nexus Mutual. If you do not know, Nexus Mutual is actually one of the top 100 coins. I think they're right at the bottom at the moment. Nexus, when I saw it earlier, there you go, 89. Valued at $22 with a market cap of 153 million. With a average 24-hour, very low volume. I think everyone's scared after the hack over here. So the CEO has actually mentioned, that he's, if you return the NFT in full, he's going to give 300,000 bounty on that as well. So this is just one of a few things that in the DeFi space, right, or even in the crypto space, not even in the DeFi space, right. That's something that we need to protect. I cannot emphasize a bit how important it is, right? And what else? Victor, do you have any comments on this hack? Do you find out anything about this? It's quite interesting, right? He actually modified a MetaMask on his computer. It's quite some high level shit, man.
I mean, no, this is a very sophisticated, what do you call that, a Trojan horse or something, right? I think if it's a window PC, it's slightly easier. But a lot of people have done that as well, right? Not only in crypto. This one happens in regular financial transaction as well. And of course, the problem is that it's just that somebody, I think, sent some follower or let him, control the PC. Right. So once after they do that, I mean, honestly speaking, right, nobody knows, right, what is happening behind there. This is just the official version. Would it be really that easy to just go in there and key lock somebody's messages or stuff? I'm not sure, but again, if it's what he say that the hack was, so I guess you gotta be more careful. People just need to I think it's just the regular PC private security protection that everyone need to take care.
True.
If it happens in your bank account, I think it will be the same as well. So
yeah, Jason, thanks for joining in.
Jason's
Jason
in the house.
Yeah, you should be Jason in the house, not Victor's in the house. Yeah. Jason, I thought you were running something ongoing today. That's why you couldn't join us. But oh well, thanks for joining in. You're more than welcome. You have the link to join us if you want to come into the space, into the Zoom room. So it's open to you guys. Steve, do you know anything about the hack that you read up? Of course, I know we've been busy with some projects. Have you been reading up?
I haven't. Yeah. I honestly haven't had time to look at the Nexus stuff. I mean, I really like the project and I like the idea of insurance in crypto we really needed it, and these guys really went off and did it, which is super cool. I would just ignore the hack and carry on. They're a solid project. I don't think there's anything to worry about. Hacking, as Victor said, is the norm. Banks, we never see it. I mean, I worked in banking for 20 years, and oh my God, the amount of hacking that goes on in the back end, things that are going on that these guys are like, they're insane. These guys have teams with security and architecture all working together just to keep the banks safe. And we don't see 99.9% of what goes on. It's pretty amazing and frightening, the level of attacking that goes on. So
so one of the other Steve, I kind of broke you up there. Sorry, man. So one of the other
it's things okay. I'll break you later. Don't worry.
Before we go to the exciting news of everything's pumping, well, let's just catch up on what DeFi Pulse Farmer has been talking. What interests me was this, actually, guys. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, right? So Sarah, you've been in a space for a while. DeFi is new to you and your company. Did you know that you are part of a $15 billion worth of market cap?
No, actually, I think it's at the time that our company just got interested in, okay, we should do some DeFi project. That even at that time, I think like 1 month before, it was not $15 billion, which is it's just so fast. Everybody is just going in for DeFi now.
I think the number is not updated, just to let you know, right? I think the number is not the most updated one for the DeFi total value lock.
Let me see.
Because DeFi Pulse, right? I think they are kind of good, but they are not actively. It's not like a startup thing, right? They are not active to update it, and they need to make it transparent in the sense that if anybody or DeFi project need to update in the list, right, they will need to work with their API or their backend data, right, to connect to the smart contract directly. And the problem with that, right, is that a lot of numbers are actually not updated. The reason I know this is because there's one of our competitor that we are doing right now. They just have a total value log of 100 million, and it's not even written here. Really?
Oh my gosh!
I can.
Oh wow!
I can share. Can I share my screen? I cannot, right? I can't share my screen.
Of course, you can share your screen. By all means, please go ahead.
I saw this as well. Wait.
Let me come out. Did I come out of mine first?
No, I think I can. So
you need to share your screen
now.
Yeah, hold on.
You can look at my screen.
Yep, there you go.
Okay, if you look at it right now, if you look at on the DeFi Pulse page, you can see that the number one is for the asset class, right? You're looking at WBTC to be number one, and the Harvest number two, and Yen Finance number three, right? And Ren VM, which is during BTC, 300 million. There's one of our competitor named Idle Finance. It's launched like 3 months ago. If you look at the dashboard, right? Their stats is crazy. I think last week or 5 days ago when I look at it, right, they only have 65 million AUM, TVL, right? And at the moment, if I look at it right now, let me see. Wait, I think this is loading.
You need to share the main screen.
Hey, what's up, Colbert?
Victor. Yeah.
Oh, can you see this now?
No, because once you put into the different windows, it's like the window. Yeah, you need to come out first and then go to the main screen itself.
Okay.
I hope you guys are enjoying while while we share on different aspects on the areas of the business, guys. If you have any questions for some of our valued members here on stream, just type in the question and just ask. Oh wow, I hate that running number thingy. That's just FOMO shit in the house, man.
I'm not sure. Maybe that one is because they minted their own token as well, right? They have their own token. But look at it. I think they doubled their TVL or asset under management in like less than a week. I think when I was checking on this, right, was like last Thursday or last Wednesday. It was 65 million. Then on Friday, 100 million, and now it's 139 million. But if you go to DeFi Pulse, right, this idle finance is not even listed in there.
Yeah, I guess they haven't got the APIs involved, or they haven't programmed it in soon. But I guess, yeah, if it's CoinGecko that we know of and they've seen this, I think it's true. Soon enough, we'll probably see it next week.
Victor, we have idle.finance. Is that what it was?
Yes, idle.finance.
How did you find it?
They are our competitor. We do our analysis as well.
Degenerate in finding stuff, huh?
Yeah, I need to do market research, right? Who is our competitors? I think there are a couple, right? Harvard's Finance, Cream, and then now Idle Finance. And Idle Finance got actually funded seed funding of like 1.2 million US, I think, recently.
That's nice.
And one of the other investors is actually from QuantStamp, which is their smart contractor is audited by QuantStamp. I'm like, okay, but again, it's damn impressive. I checked in their team before and LinkedIn, right? They are like, I don't know, 140 million for a new startup space. So it just shows that the demand is there. Right? But this is just the start. I mean, this is a small number if you ask me, right? My bet is by next year, I think there's a really highly likely chance, right? My bet is that DeFi could go 10x. Now it's 15 billion, right? I'm aiming for 150 billion by end of next year.
I'm sure with all the financial institutions that's coming into the space, especially with Bitcoin itself, you never know. I mean, that's the kind of numbers that we can expect, basically, right? So, Adele, we've been talking about it right last week till now, with the pumping and all the different projects and the different financial institutions that's coming in. As with every Wednesday, Steve has always reminded us, while we are on the show, the damn price of Bitcoin goes up by a huge amount.
Seriously?
So
pretty
Sarah,
much,
if Steve were to show his charts again, I can guarantee. I mean, just now when I just showed you guys how much was Bitcoin, Bitcoin just went up by. Yeah, it's. Oh gosh!
Listen, in a week's time, it went up. It went down to 17.
It's 19,800 at this point of time. While we speak, as we speak, it's always the case. If it breaches 20,000, I think everyone's just gonna go crazy, man.
Do we have champagne or everyone at their own room, right? Just get a champagne ready. When it breaks 20,000, right, we gotta pop it, right, and have a drink.
Yeah, I got my water.
I don't see any drink you have. You're just drinking water, Adele, do you have anything? You should go and pour one glass of wine first, When it breaks 20,000, we're gonna just.
Listen, Victor, we're only 150 points away from 20K right now. We're at 19,850. Yeah, I'm sorry, 850. Not financial advice, absolutely. We're not saying buy Bitcoin. We're just saying it's going to go higher. It's called a financial outcome of people buying something.
Well, Yaltian, it's not an all-time high. It's 20,000. It was the number in 2017, right? If it breaches 20,000, it's just gonna go even higher than all-time high. It's gonna reach new highs. So.
Yeah, I want to ask a question, right? A quick one, since we are just in the casual discussion. Do you think that I mean, everyone knows that 20,000 is like the resistance level, right? Let's make an assumption that if you manage to break 20,000, if you break 20,000, right? Do you think that sky is the limit, or do you think that the support will be 16,000, 18,000?
I can give you a very simple financial answer to what happens after 20,000, and we can use the example of the Dow Jones. Because for the longest time, the resistance level was 16,000. And then we broke 16,000, then we went to 18,000, then 19,000. And it was like, will we ever get to 20? Well, when they broke 20, then it was like, okay, we broke 20,000. So obviously the market can be worth more. Now the market broke 30,000 on the Dow. And this has all happened in the last 2 years. I mean,
everyone's
the Dow Jones. So there's no reason for Bitcoin not to go to 25 or 30,000. There's plenty of people in the financial world who are far more insider, knowledgeable, experienced people than we are, who've set price targets far higher than 50,000 over the next 6 to 18 months. So why are we stopping at 30,000 or 50,000 when Tim Draper says 250,000, Citibank says 318,000, and there's a whole variety of other people with similar price targets?
I was reading today somewhere in my LinkedIn or Facebook from one of the crypto exchange friend from China, right? I think one of the posts today, broadcast by like CCTV or something, right? They are talking about how Bitcoin is actually putting the selling pressure on gold, and that article is actually reshared or shared by official Chinese broadcasting channel.
It's true. It's
like,
true.
Wow, so it's crazy.
I know people that were literally trading Bitcoin to gold, and the funny thing was we could not find a chart to look at Bitcoin gold price. Like,
wow,
yeah,
BTC to XAU, we can't find that.
Really? It was hard to find. It might be now, but when we were looking 2 years ago, we couldn't find a chart for it.
Right.
Because there's a lot of gold reserves in Singapore, and you can literally swap Bitcoin for gold in Singapore.
You don't have to announce it.
No, it's fact. There are Bitcoin to gold exchanges that are very quiet, but that's how a friend of mine traded. He literally gave them his Bitcoin, they gave him a bunch of gold, put it in reserve, and he swaps it back and forth, but the prices weren't showing on charts. It was crazy.
It's
and
true.
He did that at the height of Bitcoin being at 20K, and then you watch Bitcoin come down and gold prices went up, and he flipped it back again. So he played well. Can't say everyone's done that.
Well,
I want to address Jason's question, right?
Yeah.
I want to give the chance to Adele actually, because Adele is too quiet and I don't know why she's watching. Maybe some other drama.
Watching the Bitcoin's price because everyone's
but Bitcoin price face.
Well, last week we told you to get in, right? We said so. Except you asked for advice. Danny told you to get in as well. That was the number. There was a price.
We did say.
I did. It's just I didn't troll. So I didn't go all in. But
you should all your clothes behind it. I saw in your cupboard and closet. Sell all of it and go all in. I think that you can double the amount of clothes in your closet after that. No, but I want to address Jason's question. I mean, this is something that a lot of people, speculators, especially for the crypto people, they'll be looking at, right? Personally, I think that I like that new hand from the institution coming because there will be the price support. Bloody hell, man! If you're talking about just pure retail, right? I mean, everyone is going to come and go and make money, and then they're just going to take profit, right? Some of them will hold, but the institution is going to hold for sure. They are not going to take their position like I'm going to invest 50 million. Then what? They're going to trade on it every day. They are not traders. They are actually putting their capital inside to hold Bitcoin for long term.
1 year later, then itself.
I was talking to one of my friend. His name is Austin, right? Heads in if he's listening. But Austin is actually part of our batchmate in Antler, right? He's also DeFi investors as well. That's nice. He was mentioning, right? He was mentioning to me, saying that given to know a lot of all these institutions are coming in, right? The price is going to be there because these institutions are not going to let their portfolio go into negative. I mean, how do they report it to their shareholders? Oh, we make some stupid mistake, we lost money. No. Most probably whatever they announce, right, on the price that they buy, right, I mean, they're already long on it. Maybe they'll take a little bit of percentages to put some short exposure just in case it go down. But I think they're going to be there for long, right? So definitely these are the price support, which is actually good for all of us, because the market need confidence.
Adele, you've been keeping quiet, man. So what's your thoughts? I mean, you've joined us for today and it's been, what have you been monitoring basically?
I mean, I think actually I have no idea, right? When this whole thing, we've been talking about it for weeks now. So we saw the drop. I saw the entry, and then initially they said that the window to get in is probably 1 day. It ended up to be, I think Steve and I were talking that night. He was like, max 48 hours. And I've been reading up on all the news that comes in, the one about the gold Bitcoin, being a substitute for gold now, and I think I'm still trying to understand what, how I've never seen anything turn around so quickly. Right, we've been doing it and I've been keeping up with it, but is it the institutions
No,
it's the moon.
There's not a lot of Bitcoin. There's not a lot of Bitcoin on the market, right? And there's a lot of people. So if lots of people are buying in small quantities, then the movements are going to be more volatile.
Yeah.
But you said the miners were. You said you noticed that the miners were just selling and selling and selling, right?
No,
miners
I said that.
No.
It wasn't that the miners were selling. It was that the amount of mining power or hash power was shifting. And what's really weird is when there's lots of mining power, I was noticing that the coin price was going up. When the mining power was down, then the Bitcoin was going up, and when the mining power was up, Bitcoin was going down, which made no sense. But it might have been a short-term blip. But generally, I just look at it as a metric, like how much mining power is on the network. Is it still going, or is it being, is it slowing down or speeding up? And I don't know why people are turning their equipment on and off. It's also a factor of how many transactions are running through the network as well. So, if you get a lot more stuff happening, then things can slow down too.
I want to ask Sarah, man, how's Korea? As in, how's the the market sentiments in Korea? With cryptocurrencies, obviously, because we're not there, you're there. You're experiencing with through all your communities, and so what's the retail sentiment over there? Yeah.
These days, from this month actually, people got to really interested in blockchain again because the minister of SME ministry, I think, mentioned in a public space that we can use tokens for reducing commission fees or transactions fees, like specifically mentioned the term token, which could possibly just interpret it into cryptocurrencies. So people in the blockchain scene just got really hyped, and DeFi as well. But still, I think you still have to have some sort of solid service behind your token or behind your coins. Otherwise, there is no way to make a success, because people know that there are so many scams and there are so many hackers. So you have to have some sort of good track record, regardless of currencies. Yeah.
Right. Okay, in Korea especially, right? It's all about the reputation, right? Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. You have some trust.
I saw you laughing at the moon comment I made earlier. Have you been paying attention to the previous shows? We've got a loyal fan in the house, guys. Yeah.
I did. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I did. But I just thought about our president. So
that's nice.
That got me laugh.
Yeah. Adele and Steve can share with you in the chat group itself on the moon charts. Basically, Steve's going to create a new moon chart. Actually, right? That was the latest one that you guys were talking about, not the full moon one or something like that. I can't remember anyway. So, yeah.
Eclipses.
Oh, eclipses. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Jason was asking us this question actually. Did Mark Zuckerberg buy Bitcoin? Well, there was only one tweet that I found that actually, well, at least I'm not that connected, but there's only this tweet that our dear Colbert has kindly shared with us. See, this is why we need to have the network to help us find out more information. There's too much information, right? There you go. I don't think it's an institution play. I think it's a personal finance thingy. It was through Candy Capital. Interestingly enough, I don't know what Candy Capital is, but it is this amount. So interesting, right? Victor, do you have any insights on this as to the rumors? No. Sorry, you were saying?
No, not really. I didn't follow on this.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah. Sarah, why don't you tell us more about your project, since you are on the DeFi and DeFi space itself? Let's come and see something interesting. We always want to know, right? Any new projects. And anyway, this is not a finance advice to you guys. Please take note of that, guys. Do your own due diligence. Sarah's just sharing with us, what a new project out from Korea. And do your own due diligence on that. Okay, so yep. Yeah.
Sure. I didn't sponsor this video, so just
no. Yeah, no. It's just for fun, basically. Yeah. You can ask Steve to show his book. You can ask us, any one of us to show their own project. So Yeah, it's we're just having a cup of coffee. Yeah.
Sure.
If it's sponsored, I would say so. Hey. Yeah.
If I want, then yeah, sure. I would love to. If I make more money than now. But this is our website. It's just launched, so it's still kind of it still needs some adjustments. But the concept is that we make NFTs using the concept of nation and cities and civilizations. If you remember the video game called Civilization.
I love that one. Sid Meier, right?
Yeah.
I love
we got inspiration from that game, and then the whole team started to play that game, which just got us really because we couldn't stop that game. But anyways, that was the inspiration. So we were thinking, what if we just sell cities and countries as NFT tokens? So that's what we're trying to do, and it's already on the OpenSea. You can buy and you can transfer with your friends and all. But we just started, so there is nothing big or specific that I can tell you so much about it.
What are we buying in the first place, Sarah? So when you say on OpenSea, right? Could you show us something on OpenSea?
We just launched 5 different countries: Korea, Italy, France, India, and Japan.
Singapore's not in. Okay, never mind. You can stop.
I need to play this game.
I'm just teasing you.
Actually, it's really hard. Singapore was one of the countries
too small.
Should we sell it as a nation, or should we sell it as a city?
Just don't put us together with what happened in 1965, right? So that you're gonna run into a huge history trouble. Basically, you're gonna antagonize both countries. So let's not go down that path.
Actually, that's actually a good reason to put it together so that we can make you guys fight. But anyway, it's just you just buy this NFT, which you can in the future run and manage with alliances, and then we will make the concept of war as well.
So the tokens is a native token?
It is.
Okay. And where do we get the native tokens? From
that is
Uniswap?
Through this website, but you can also go to just Uniswap. It is also on the Uniswap.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So if you want to get that token, you can go to that Uniswap page, or you can just buy.
It seems like you have a sale ongoing at the moment.
Yeah. So we are really looking
Sarah,
for.
You've already sold the tokens, like you've already done like some sort of a private round or public round of the tokens so that you could create the liquidity pool. Is that right?
Yes, we did.
Cool.
I mean, public sales, I guess, if you have to call it. But there is no token allocated to us. It was all in the Uniswap liquidity pool.
Jason, we already said, if you know Singapore, she should stop already now, and there isn't Malaysia as well at the moment. So
Sure. Malaysia, actually, there was team members could choose one of the countries beforehand. So I bought them. Just for fun. Of course, Korea can't be chosen because it is a good country. So we want people to compete to buy.
Sure. If you were to choose Korea, if you click on it, what happens, man?
So you can buy with Ethereum or our native token DENA, DENA.
Right.
Or I think also wrapped BTC is also possible, but that's about it.
Okay. Only one country? You don't split the lands up or into states or things like that?
No, actually, this is just actually for a ownership of this country. So there could be only one person, or it could be many different persons, many different people. So currently there are 2 owners, but there are so-called 1,000 pieces of the ownership of this country.
Jason, stop it. It's 1,000. Okay, so 1,000 times 0.1 ether. That's 100 ether, bro. It ain't cheap, man.
It is quite expensive for me, at least, I think.
Yeah, you could put in 0.1 ETH. You has to own like one out of 1,000 parts
Yeah,
of Korea.
1 pixel.
Exactly.
1 pixel give you to the border of between South Korea and North Korea.
Yeah. So
Well, surely the DMZ has to have its own separate coins, right? You got to have your own NFTs for that.
I don't know. We haven't actually decided to put the North
I know that was
Korea
very
yet.
degenerative to say that. You know,
I'm just thinking whether Singapore and Malaysia, how
just be one Korea. We don't need two Koreas for this game.
But please give us any kind of ideas how we should run this, because this is just a very basic initial idea for us.
It looks like Risk. Are you familiar with the board game Risk?
Yeah, the board game Risk. Yeah.
Well, that's what it kind of looks like. Only it's like fractionalized Risk. So in Risk, you have to have each country as its own. But what if you fractionalized it Risk in the sense that you have portions of Korea, or you have reunited Korea, but then you keep expanding into other areas. So to me, that's what this kind of starts to look like. Is Risk on steroids, but called what's the name of your project again?
D-Nation, decentralized nations.
D-Nation, yeah. So D-Nation is like Risk on steroids.
Yeah.
Jason,
or it could also be like a monopoly, the board
should
game
be called
monopoly.
D-Gen Nation, more like.
Yeah.
That'll be, I think,
D-Gen Nation.
D-Gen Nation.
You're cracking her up, man. She's the marketing manager.
It's got to be like D, and then it's got to like be to the power of. So D-Gen, D to the power of Gen Nation.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
No. No, I'm not gonna do that. Can we just cut this part? Can we cut this part?
I'm only down to by the way. Well, no,
did we lose you
I'm making a deal with you. If Bitcoin hits 20K while we're on this call, you're going to have to put a little Gen in the name somewhere.
It's like almost there. It's like $10.
No, actually, if you type it, type it out right, they just need to put a DEGE Nation. It's actually literally, read it right, degeneration.
Yeah,
the D-Nation.
Degeneration. Regeneration.
I actually, if we play with the letters enough, it could be.
No thanks.
Like you pull the letters out, you have the word degen in the middle of it all.
Yeah.
How does it work in Korean, man? If you were to rename,
exactly.
You're gonna kill them, man. Basically,
it should also sound good.
Hey, Sarah, I want to ask you, right? I talked to somebody from a Korean exchange the other day, I think like 2 weeks ago. He was mentioning that, a lot of people are still buying and selling crypto. And for them, apparently, DeFi is not really a thing yet in Korea. What are your thoughts for Korea?
I think it's not a thing yet, really. I haven't really seen DeFi project that is as dedicated as us, to be honest. So that's why we're trying to launch as fast as possible so that we can just grab that initiative. And by the way, it is really like a virtual land thing, like Decentraland, but we don't have any VR feature, and we don't have any plan to have such a visual-oriented game.
Jason is asking you, can you go to Korea? Sure. I'm sure Jason wants to know.
Welcome.
Okay, Malaysian Friday. Is Malaysian still locked down? I don't know about Korea. Korea seems like
We're not in lockdown.
Wow.
Korea's no, KL is in lockdown. Yeah. So
international travel, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for you guys for letting me introducing this. I'm really embarrassed yet because it's still work in progress. But thank you.
I mean, that's the thing about DeFi space, and it's experimental for that reason, right? I mean, we need to be open, we need to be inclusive for people who are legitimately wanting to put some value into the economy, right? So and as a result, I mean, whenever we know of our past or old friends who are in the crypto space, who are still in the crypto space and doing legitimate projects, then why not? Jason's got into the program. He's got questions now. Jason's joining us.
Yeah, I like your background. Hey, Jason, you got a green screen. I like your background.
Glasses, guys. We just broke 20.
Really?
We just broke 20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go to the moon.
Coin hacker.
Bybit's at 20,250 right now.
But CoinGecko is not showing up on I guess.
No, you go to exchange and see. Exchange is faster.
Okay, no wonder.
The exchanges can't refresh.
Binance already booked 20,000.
Okay.
Everybody's so excited.
I'm not an exchange, so shit. So, damn, Danny, where are you, man? Jason,
What do you think's gonna happen now?
Sorry.
So what do you think's gonna happen?
It'll go to 22.5, maybe 25, someplace. I mean, there's going to be pullbacks along the way because people will take profits, and it's normal. It's not just straight up, never. But it won't be surprising to me if we go straight up to 21, 21.5, 22, and then maybe it keeps going for a bit. Maybe it pulls back. Maybe we get a 30K Christmas. I mean,
oh man,
we're in new territory. It's exciting now.
It's 20,100 plus in Binance.
I've got 20,250 on Bybit.
Oh, wow.
And climbing.
Yeah, it's climbing.
I think I need to rename today's session to Bitcoin hits 20,000 on the channel.
Yeah, you do.
Congratulations, everyone. Finally, how many years, we've been waiting for this moment.
Yeah, to all the people who've been hodling for all this time, we're back in business. Oh, Jason's doing the moves. Wait a minute.
It's party in the house, right? Yeah.
We should have a background music.
Yeah.
Oh, Jason, are you listening to something now?
No, he's listening.
No.
Obviously.
This is just music to my ears. Okay.
So that's it, Sarah. The deal's done. We hit 20,000 during the recording. So, yeah, we're changing the name to Degenation.
She's got to go through her whole entire team for this, right? Yeah, Sarah's got to show the video to them, man.
I'll type it out for you in our private comments, and you can take it back to the team later.
Of course, our project is a voucher for the BTC, I guess.
Right. Yeah.
Wow, what's going on Wednesday, people?
Yeah, tell me about it, man. The last week itself, Bitcoin's price raised from 17 something to 18,000 plus. Within a week, Adele was asking questions, asking Danny, asking Steve, like, I remember it, Adele, you were asking, like, so what do I do? Do I get in and things like that? So yeah, I remember that, man. So,
I saw it here. So for me,
sorry, Adele.
But yeah, so then they were the first time it went to 17 in I think late October.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was going to keep going down to 16. So this time around, I was just like, okay, they just get it all the way down from 18.3 onwards, right? And that was what was one of Steve's prediction was 18.350 or something. So the number.
I said I had a couple of different lower prices, and one was 18.050.
Oh yeah.
Which we hit and stalled, and then we kept going, and the next one was 17.500, and it went to 17.550.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And to be fair, Adele, we love you, but you had reverse FOMO fit. So for those who missed out last week, FOMO fit is where I don't know if I should do something or not because I don't know if the price will go down. So you're like having this like a fit about FOMO, should I get in or not? And reverse FOMO fit is when it actually goes down and we say buy, and you're like, I don't know if I should buy yet because maybe I should wait till it goes lower.
Oh, Steve, I think you should name yourself Steve Bad instead of Steve Good.
No, we're helping Adele to make sure she gets in and Time for free nasi lemak. That sounds delicious. I'd love some, please. Send it
Colbert,
to Europe.
The only person that you can buy nasi lemak is Jason in our chat group. You have to send the nasi lemak to Korea and in Europe.
Please. Please.
Yeah.
Dell knows we're just having a bit of fun with her because she's a newbie in crypto and we're teaching her lots of cool stuff. So
yeah.
FOMO is unfortunately a big part of it in Bitcoin.
Yeah. Yep. We remember this date on the 16th of December. That's right, man. Yao Tian, thanks for joining us for celebrating it with us. Jason, you joined us exactly at the time when 20,000 hit. I don't know if you made that special effort, but yeah, thanks for doing that.
He put the buy order in and then joined us.
Yeah, he's the one who's
made a buy order for 100,000 Bitcoin, right, in Malaysia, right? Yeah, the biggest whale. Yeah. Jason, since you're having the Avakochi behind you, right? You want to update us on the last purchase?
On his friends.
Tell us about your friends. Had some exciting news with the last time he joined us 2 weeks ago, man.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's really, really cool because there was a raffle. Okay. This thing here where they were, so Avagochi, for those who don't know, okay, is a game. Okay, is a collectible game. It's Tamagotchi inspired. It's this little game, like looks like an egg. Okay, back in the 90s, right?
I loved it. But I was little.
So the mainnet launch. Okay, so many exciting things. Okay, are happening. Let me share my screen. Right, so many things are happening. Let's see. Where is... So so the Avagochi game, okay, has been in development, okay, for in the last 1 year, and they have already set a date for mainnet launch, okay, January 4th. Okay, this game is going live, and but before that, okay, that so many things have been happening. Okay, for those people who purchase, okay, the Ghost token, we are allowed to stake it. We are allowed to participate in lucky draws, call raffles, okay, and win all these, wearable items. So this is their second round, okay. So they did one raffle at the beginning, but I didn't really like the prizes, okay. But this one looks really, really cool. Okay, this one, okay, is so cute. I really, really wanted the Thor hammer, like the full Thor set. So I really wanted, so I participated in the raffle, okay, and I won a full Thor set. So I'm really, really happy for that. And right now, these wearables are already traded on OpenSea at about like 0. The whole set, okay, of the Thor set is about like 0.6 ETH. 0.6 ETH. Yeah. That is a lot, okay, for
entry level, right? Yeah.
For a game item. So but who knows? Okay, I'm just gonna hold on to it because I only got one set, okay, and see. The game still needs to be fun to play, okay, and a lot of things, okay, still need to be done, okay, before January 4th. But I'm really, really excited and dope on this. Oh, but one more thing, okay, about Avagochi is that it's going to be very expensive for a beginner to get started, because they set the price. Okay, so if I go to like avagochi.com, right? Right. Let me just go to the testnet. Right. Let me go to the testnet. Okay, Avagochi. You guys can see the screen, right? Right.
Yep.
So if I go to Avagochi, and if I go to the Colbert.
Oops. We lost Jason for a moment. Jason. Whoops.
The Avagochi's got him.
The ghost got him. Yeah, we lost Jason for a moment there. Yeah, hopefully he can just come back and join us on that. Sarah, you keep talking about Avagochi. You're so happy about it.
Wow, they're stinking cute. I'm looking at OpenSea. It's so cute.
Yeah, right? Yeah. You, after today's session, I think you're just gonna hype up your entire crypto community in Korea, man.
It's a really cool project, Sarah. I really do like what you've done. I'm gonna have a look at it. It's some similarities to some other projects that we've seen or worked on, but I really like what you're doing with it, and it's I'm gonna look at it more.
Love it
for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I've been trying to ask Sarah to speak in Korean for us, so for the benefit of Korean viewers, basically. So she's just like, okay, whatever it is.
Yeah. Do we have Korean viewers with us?
Sorry?
Do we have any Korean viewers with us right now?
No? Maybe, well, Sarah's joined us, so who knows, right? Yeah.
Annyeonghaseyo to anybody that's Korean watching this right now.
That's right.
I think it's really cool that there are all these games, right? I mean, I've been actually my introduction to this whole world was just basically because I heard of CryptoKitties and I wanted to look it up. So I didn't own anything at the time. I didn't even care about Bitcoins. I was just, oh, maybe I need to get Ether so I can get a kitty. And obviously all these, like, Sarah, when you said civilization, I was like, oh my god, that's hours of my life that I'll never get back.
Exactly.
I used to play as Rome, by the way. I'm like, where's Rome?
The Gochi gang. Yeah. Oh god, that's so hilarious.
The Gochi gang. Jason, you're back. Thanks.
So sorry. When I changed the MetaMask from the mainnet to Coven testnet, it refreshes my browser. I don't know why that happens.
That's a great feature of MetaMask, right?
I think it's definitely I think it's a security feature, so I'm not going to complain on that.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're doing live though. Well, obviously, yeah, but it happens. Yeah, you can share your screen again. Yeah.
Right. So basically, I'm
so digging your background, man. Totally.
So what happens, in in the game, is that this is the testnet, by the way, right? Is that you buy a portal, a portal costs 100 goals. That's $69.
Damn.
Okay. Yeah, that's like 300 ringgit.
Yeah.
I know, right? Okay. Yeah. But I kind of feel like that might work because Axie Infinity did that. Currently, Axie Infinity is another game. Each Axie is currently trading on like 0.2 minimum $50 per game item.
We have a bet going on with Steve and Adele that we are gonna do live battles online together.
Cool. Please invite me also.
Yeah.
So the process, when it goes live is that you open a portal and you get to only choose one. You give 10 choices. You get 10 Avagochis. All right. Oh, this looks cute.
So cute.
Mythical High. Eye shake. Oh, I really want this. Let
me send you some Easter
eggs. This is testnet, by the way.
He's totally a degenerate on this, man.
I'm gonna send you some Easter eggs. Buy one.
On the testnet, you can just buy it without ETH, or is
you need to have testnet coins.
So you need to get testnet coins. I've written
faucets basically, right? Yeah.
I have written I have written an article before, on this, on how you can actually do it on testnet.
Send on the private link.
I will do that. Okay. So basically, it's a step by step, right?
Yeah, cool.
Where to get the money, where to get the ETH on Coven, right? Where the faucets, where to get the ghosts, where to get the step by step, so that you can experience it, without any cost. Yeah. I'm gonna do that right now.
Nice one, Jason. Very cool.
Nice. So right now, everything's on the testnet. If you want to figure things out, correct?
Correct. Okay. So you can do it on testnet right now, and come January 4th.
Danny's in the house.
Hey, Danny, nothing's stopping you. Just go and do it already.
It's already 20,000. You can buy it for yourself. Stop asking people to buy it for you.
Johnny, why don't you join us for 5 minutes and shit stir before you go?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna summon an Avagochi right now. Okay. So the way it works is that you need to attach some assets onto the Avagochi. So imagine, so that's the beautiful thing, about what is happening in Avagochi. That's DeFi / NFTs come together, right?
Right.
So you could attach, say, I don't know, 1 Bitcoin. And then one day down the road, when 1 Bitcoin is $1 million, for example, right? Then you can decide to destroy the Avagochi and then take out the 1 Bitcoin from the Avagochi. So, oh, cool. Okay, there we go. I can give it a name. Let's call it Harry Potter. Oh, the name has been taken.
Oh,
wow.
Why don't we just give it a better name, like Degen Harry Potter?
Stop it.
There we go. All right. Okay.
You got that one, huh? That's cool.
You know what does this say? He says he cannot come in because Jason is summoning. He's so degenerate as well. It's like gaming stuff, Yeah.
Very funny.
Donnie. You're gonna lose your legend, Donnie status, if you keep this up, mate.
Yeah, man.
Oh, you need another portal?
No.
Yeah.
What's that? That's it. Then I now have Avagochis. Okay. So what needs to happen next? Okay, is the game fun to play? So that's what we need. Oh, it was me who got the Harry Potter one.
Ooh.
It was me.
Okay.
So
Nice.
but what this actually tells us, okay, is that you can also start booking names. For every Avagochi you create, okay, you can start booking names.
Okay.
So
Cool.
that might be something. Okay, imagine, okay, if let's say, for example, who knows, I might get Thor.
Okay.
And then
What happens to the assets in your test wallet, on the test net? Is it considered as when the mainnet launches, you will get all these assets?
No.
I'm just curious.
Everything that happens on testnet,
stays on testnet, right?
Yes, it's a different chain. It's a different chain. It's a different chain. No. It doesn't port over like that.
Only the four ones that you got, which is on the mainnet, basically, right?
Correctamundo. So but the reason, okay, why I have this tag Gochi Gang is because if you join the Discord, right, they have all these missions that you can play, right, to get to know about the game. And if you complete all the missions, okay, then the promise is still a promise. The promise is that on January 4th, when they launch, okay, those who have completed all the missions, they'll get something really, really rare and unique. And maybe that might give some additional ROI on that.
A special portal.
What's an example of a mission?
An example of a mission. Let's see.
It's like
invite us to the Discord.
Right. So it's so it looks something like this.
Sarah, are you taking down notes? You should get your users to start playing games on the lands.
I want to play Civilization.
Yeah, Civilization is a very popular game,
I need
So if I can share, can I share my Discord? Right. Okay. So if I come to the Avagochi Discord, right? So I can see, okay, I can come to mission control. The first mission is very easy. It's just basically read the white paper. It just says read the white paper. Okay, go into the white paper, click on the white paper and comment on the white paper. Comment something on the white paper. And then if you've done that, then you take a screenshot, put it into mission report 1, and then they'll level you up. So it's on the right-hand side here.
I saw something. Just roll up a bit.
Right? What?
Go back up again. I saw something just now.
You saw something just now?
Yeah, it says crap. Hold, stop there. Navigate to crap editable. What's crap?
Yeah, the white paper is called crap. The white paper is called crap.
Oh man, it's that degenerative, seriously, man. Steve, I think we should really do this shit stuff like this, man. Really.
Yeah, it's called community written Avagochi pitch. Crap.
People, right? Instead of white people. Yeah.
They had to give it a crap name, didn't they?
Yeah.
So yeah,
community written, huh?
This is how this is a very interesting way of how you build community. I thought Avagochi done it very well. That way, okay, that you create, right now, if I look at, there's like 40 level 11s, which means 40 people that have already completed all 11 missions, right? Level 10, that's 18. Okay. So it's like missions like this. It's like retweet this, okay, the mission this week, okay, so they would come out like weekly missions and stuff like that. So I think they have done really, really well over the last like 3 months.
So you don't have to spend money to do the missions, right? It's just standard stuff, and then you level up accordingly, basically, right?
Yeah, it's like join the Avakochi Telegram group. Okay, post a thoughtful question, and then after that, screenshot that, put it into the thing. Okay.
So what did you do if you have to level up?
Yeah. So that's what they do. You see. So you put your screenshot. Okay, that you have done the thing, like you have commented into the white paper, right? Okay, and then there will be an admin that will basically say level up. There we go. Like this.
So basically, the missions are just users doing PR for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like community work. Yeah.
Where is the game?
The game. So again, the promise is that if you complete all this during mainnet launch,
when the game
there will be a special prize, okay, for all these people, okay, who completed the 41 people at level 11. You'll get a prize. At level 10, you get a prize. Things like that. So they gamify the entire process. Really, really cool. I'm gonna stop sharing.
It forces them to read through on the project as well. That's doing your own due diligence, right? Yeah. So that's
I got a DeFi question I want to ask Victor. Bro, what I want to ask you, okay, what do you think about Sushi Swap now?
I think it's let me clarify. What part are you asking me about? Are you asking me about the backs in general compared to Uniswap, or are you talking about the crypto price?
No, not the price, the project. So
I think
for those who don't know, okay, the backstory, basically Uniswap, okay, is the it started with Uniswap, okay, and then Sushi Shop is a complete copy of Uniswap, all right, but with actually a very good value proposition at the beginning, but then they had some hiccups, okay. But now it looks like I'm hearing in the grapevine that there's a lot of activity, developer activity. Was that Andre Cronier also wrote a thing? He said that, hey, I met the people at Sushi Shop. I'm quite excited about what they're building. So I just want to get your thoughts.
If you ask me, right, I think I went to see Sushi Shop, their governance page, and the people behind the 9 signatures, right. All of them are actually solid people. If you look at it, right, it's Sam Friedman from FTX, Robert Leshner is one of the signer from Compound, right, and a few more of the solid DeFi and crypto guys are actually in there. I think one of them is actually Matthew Graham as well, the VC Sino Capital that actually funded FTX, right, also part of the Sushi Shop signer as well. So a lot of people in that space, right, are actually competing. Startup, it's like a startup, but it's just a different way of approaching it, which is decentralized, right? If you ask me, I think Sushi Swap will create a lot of competition for Uniswap. So if you ask me,
but do you think that there's space, okay, in the DeFi space for what do you think about Bancor and KyberSwap? Because these were the two, original one, right?
They raised a lot of money as well. If you ask me, I think they need to do better branding, better growth hacking, better PR. Right. I mean, why does a Sushi Swap with a sushi logo can do better than Banco, which is like kind of like a Banco, right, which is like the
Banco took forever
name for bank.
It took forever for them to go legitimate. As in the amount of things that they tried to do for the past 2 or 3 years, basically was red tapes that they were trying to overcome. So
there is Banco. Let's chat about Kyber. I mean, Kyber is a Singaporean team, right? I'm like,
but they
they are good. They are good.
But they wanted to do the sharding technology, which up to now is still not proven. So it's still tough, you see. Yeah.
But anyway, it's a small issue. It's just like, I have another insurtech company or a fintech company. It doesn't matter. So market is so huge. Go and just grab it.
That is actually the question that I wanted to. That is actually the thing that I wanted to ask you, which is that you just answered. Is the market big enough, or is it already fill up?
But I think it's too early.
Plenty of space.
If Sarah has a project that's based on loosely based on civilization, I don't think the market is small and big enough. I don't think the market is small enough to not allow her project to be in the space. So I'm sure this is encouragement, right, for from even Victor himself, right? Yeah. So Sarah, you really got to share this video with your Korean counterparts, man.
I will.
Just tell them that Korean is a long way to go to catch up to DeFi comparing to what we are chatting today, right?
Which means to say the DeFi space has not woken up at all. Yeah.
I think that is going to go very huge. I mean, yeah, to answer you, Jason, I think two of us are in the same page. Ask yourself this question, right? How many people actually even know how to use MetaMask apart from us? I mean, you ask 10 crypto people, right? There's not like
It's
two.
very smooth.
I mean, literally ask people, do I need to deposit my money to somewhere to kickstart this DeFi? I'm like, it's in your wallet, you know.
Adele, have you started your MetaMask?
It's too early. I just talked to a couple of person, right? I imagine that I talked to one of the Tron exchange. Yeah, Adele, you were saying?
No, nothing. Just replying to like
she says she started one wallet already. So
What kind of
time we are in DeFi, right?
I don't remember how to get into it. Anyway, please continue.
I talked to one Korean exchange, right? They were saying that hey, Korean people are still into buying and selling crypto trading to make money instead of like using DeFi to do stuff. Like, and all of us know, right? DeFi is actually providing a use case for crypto, right? And if you look at the market cap, we're just starting the video when we talk about, let's say, it hit 15 billion. Do you know how much is the market cap for Litecoin and Bitcoin Satoshi Vision? Which everyone says that. I mean, you know, on the call, right? They're saying that they are a coin, right? And they are worth 3 billion each. 3 billion each. Market cap. Then the whole DeFi is like 15 billion.
Okay.
I want to make a bet, right? I want to make a bet with you. Do you think by end of next year, right? Talking about end of December, do you think the DeFi could go 10x?
Next year or this year?
It is a bet, okay? I'm willing to go to the bet with you that I'm wrong, okay? Because if I'm wrong,
then you make money.
Yeah, so it's no, I'm really happy. You know, it's very gratifying to hear that. Actually, you know, it looks like 2021 is something that, you know, it's like really, really exciting year to go into. Plus, we haven't even touched. We're only talking about Ethereum, you know. Very soon, okay. We also have Cardano. All right. We have Polkadot. We have Cosmos. Okay. Right now, Tron is the one. Okay, which is like the cousin. Okay, which is having some DeFi. But then I think when the Polkadot. Okay, even Binance Chain might do something. Who knows, right? Or Cardano, Tezos. When these guys come into the picture, I think it's going to be a good 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025.
To the next halving, right? To the next halving. I think that's usually a trend. Yeah. Sarah, your project is from Korea, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so at least it gives you encouragement that you. Yeah, hopefully that you guys will be the unicorn in Korea. So don't forget us. So Sarah, we want free airdrop. just draw out an island somewhere in the Pacific, and then just
send me a Caribbean island and I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Before we
Bintang Island is fine. I'll take Bintang Island because I said it first.
An army in the island. You need big.
I call dibs on Maldives.
Maldives,
You guys are so small.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You guys,
cool.
I'm just kind of like.
What which country do you want, Adele?
They're all like so peaceful, Sarah. Are you supposed to war on the game?
They're supposed to go to war.
Yes.
How are you gonna build an army?
You know,
Jason and I have a treaty. Jason and I've got a treaty as peaceful nations. We're only interested in eating fish and having rice and lying in the sun and drinking coffee and playing Tamagotchi. And that's it. If you want to invade our islands, it's not happening.
That's it.
People just gonna come and like ransack your island.
That'll be funny, man. Yeah, guys, we've kind of overrun for about 11 minutes now. Thanks, thanks for joining us. Basically,
I think it's 20,600 here. So that's a good place to stop.
Somebody said Binance is having outages.
Binance is having an outage?
Really?
You know, the exchanges always
probably
and Coinbase is probably
FOMO trading is in now, Adele.
Yeah.
You see, everyone's having a FOMO fit right now. That's exactly what I was talking about. This is what a FOMO fit looks like.
So when it hits 20, everyone comes in?
Yeah, because they all were like, first of all, you had a lot of people that entered at 20 previously that wanted to get out. They were not very clever. Correct. But of course, the minute it breaks above 20, then everyone's like, oh my God, it can actually go higher. And then it just starts going. This is all FOMO.
I mean,
now.
I think before we end the show, right, I think we have to, at least, just let the audience know, right? It's a breakthrough from the previous all-time resistance, right, which is 20,000. But again, right, crypto is DeFi is very risky by nature. Please make your own judgment. We are not saying we hope that it can go higher, but there will be retracement. Okay, it will not straight away shoot up tomorrow to 30,000 and hope that you can make a lot of money. It will retrace as any other trading. So make your own risk and invest the right way.
Always.
This is why I love you guys, man. You guys will do the disclaimer for me without me saying.
We wanted to tell people, and then tomorrow, I remember go to the Facebook chat and say that, oh, you guys are like so high,
Yeah, I love you guys for that, man. Yeah.
Especially Jason. Jason can make that claim,
Yeah. Anyway, guys, we are ending on a good note for today on the 16th of December.
Bitcoin hits 20,000!
20,000!
It's like a best Christmas gift, right?
Oh no, we're having a competition now, Leslie, on who has the worst dance moves today.
Yeah, we just do the robot dance now.
Yeah, the girls are just the ladies are just like letting the guys making a clown ass of themselves now.
And we are going to 20,000 and more.
20,300. Wow. Okay. Okay. It's all right. Okay. See you guys in the morning. Okay, when it hits 30,000.
Yeah, we'll have to do like a special episode.
Yeah. No, while Christmas is upcoming, I think this is a great Christmas gift for everyone who's holding on to Bitcoin. So, this is us wishing everyone who's holding on to a bag of no matter how small the Bitcoin you have, congratulations.
It's a win for crypto. It's a win for
crypto. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, if it hits 30,000, I'm not selling. Okay. Before we call it a night, all right. Leslie, you have something on later at 1 a.m. Is it?
Oh yes, I forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me, Jason. Yes, we do have another special session. If you guys can tune in at 1 a.m. at night in Singapore timing, we're inviting Jim Cantrell, who is the co-founder of SpaceX. So you guys are in my chat group. You guys want to come in, talk to him. I will just schedule you guys just come in and then we can talk to him per se. He is one of the biggest in the space itself, and I've been truly humbled, to be honest, for him to say yes to coming to such a channel. Basically, right? I mean, 7 viewerships right now.
My question is, how? Why? What is he doing? What is he doing in Southeast Asia?
He's a Bitcoin maximalist. For your information, so I'm not sure if 20,000 is done by him. But you never know, right? So he could be one of the whales earlier. So and yes, to your question, I will be asking your question, Jason, as to what's the currency in Mars. Hopefully he reviews such plans. Maybe after that, that's why it hits 30,000. You never know. So I do not know. So yeah, who knows, right? Yeah. So do tune in to this channel at 1 a.m. Singapore timing. It's a bit late, I know, but he's in US timing. That's 10 a.m. In the morning for him over there. So cool. Yeah, you guys, more than enough for you guys to come in and join in. Thank you guys for joining us. Yeah, see you all. Good night.
To the moon.
Bye. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.